Today, we're going to be hearing from Mike Manley as we get to know our new members. Mike is Director of Integrated Provider Partnerships. Oh my gosh. See, I have Beth's notes from last week. All right, I'm sorry. Today is Matt Connor. Please join me in welcoming Matt from UPMC.
Thank you, Ellen. Good afternoon, everyone. As Ellen said, my name is Matt Connors. I'm with the UPMC Pinnacle Foundation. Although I'm new to this club, I actually was a member of the Hanover Club for just about a year. So my role, I know this is a much better fit for me. I'll leave it at that, but it's I can already tell it's a very engaging and exciting club. So thank you for welcoming me with open arms. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm born and raised in central Pennsylvania, born in Mechanicsburg. Went to Trinity High School class of 2010. Was fortunate enough to play football then at Kutztown University, graduated in 2014. And, I always joke with my parents, I went to school for sport management. So I had dreams of being an athletic director, a high school athletic director at one point. And when I got out of school, I learned that it would take further schooling to eventually be an athletic director, and I didn't want to go back to school. So I always joke with my parents and say, why'd you let me go to school for sport management? And it was the thing. I don't want to say the easy route, but I was playing football. I love sports. It just made sense at the time. So fortunately, I was able to get in with, an entry-level role with Select Medical back in 2014. I kept my foot in the door with sports through coaching at my alma mater, Trinity High School. In 2015, I was able to coach at Hershey High School through a coaching contact that I had made at Trinity. Was there for a year, and still while working at Select Medical, they promoted me to a position out in Philadelphia. So I was working with their outpatient physical therapy brand, which is NovaCare in Philadelphia. A lot of people know the Eagles practice facility as the NovaCare complex. So out there, I engaged more with the account management role. So I was working with workers' compensation accounts and, doing a lot of, somewhat inside sales, I guess you could say. Loved what I did, got to meet a ton of great people. I'm not an Eagles fan, but I was out there for the Super Bowl in 2018. Got a front row seat at the Eagles Super Bowl parade. Really was a great time. Then the pandemic hit, right? So I'm living by myself in Conshohocken, and I said, well, I'm going to go home for the foreseeable future and work remotely, live at my parents' house. Times got tough in the outpatient division. It was one of those things where folks weren't going to appointments. They were canceling appointments. Telemedicine became a big thing. So I kind of saw the writing on the wall. And being back, I always planned to settle back in central Pennsylvania. So one evening, I'm at my parents' house. I'm thinking next steps, and I'm on, one of the job posting websites, and I see a position for UPMC. So when I tell you that reading through that job description, development officer working with the community, it was everything I was looking for and more. So June of 2020, I accepted the position with UPMC. That first year was tough. That first year with the pandemic, being out, there was none of this face-to-face meeting, especially in the healthcare world. It was very limited what we could do. So I found myself, questioning, did I make the right move? I can absolutely say with certainty that I did make the right move. I absolutely love what I do. I get to work with the community, the folks that you'll hear from Jordan later. We just had a presentation with VOPA last week with the UPMC Pinnacle Foundation. I get to work with, sudden cardiac arrest is in the news these days. I get to work closely with the Peyton Walker Foundation. We're bringing an exciting AED project to Dauphin County that we've already rolled out in Cumberland County. And, it's a pleasure to be back, was able to purchase a home here. And this is where I see myself, for the long haul. In addition to the full-time work, I also coach football. I'm back at Trinity High School with a good friend, Jordan Hill. A lot of you guys know with the Steelton connection and the Penn State connection. so other than that, getting married in September. So September 9th, I'm marrying my sweetheart. She's a fifth grade teacher at East Pennsboro. And I'm happy. I had a conversation with someone last week and it really hit me with the quote, but it's I'm right where I'm meant to be. So thank you all for welcoming me with open arms, and I look forward to getting to know everyone.